rolling. Fucking pubic hairs. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Scrabulous, you dirty dog. Jonathan, how the hell you doing? Kangaroos. I can get the live chat going. I don't want to miss any of the freaks. Don't need it cutting anybody off. I'll light the other end. Fuck it. One end or the other, they're both gonna burn. Hopefully. We'll see. It should. 9 million fucking years old. Almost as old as I am. I'm trying to replace the dick. Son of a bitch. I'm going to rub a couple rocks together to get some fire going here. Be resorting to the caveman tactics. Ugg and gug. Shit. Greetings, human filth. That's right. We're firing this thing up. We're getting ready. The shit show shall continue, shall commence. Oh, God. Another week. Another bag of weed. I don't know if Mr. Moderator's going to be here today. The moderator's out and about. That's right. The moderator is out disking it up. Out on the course. Out on the tournament course. I wonder if that's sex dolls on that course. I don't think it's that. It's on a different course. Dirty motherfucking Dave, what are you doing? Hopefully staying as dirty as possible. Decent week for news. Nothing fucking too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Unfortunately, kind of hoping for some decapitations. But no. Unfortunately, no good. Fucking, I might have to just go out and chop a couple heads off myself. Shit. Speaking of chopping heads off, the Instagram is still gone, so my art page that's alive somehow, so you can still send me news on that one. Track me down, add me on there. You'll find me somehow, some way. I might make another Instagram. I don't know. They've been cunts lately. They've been really fucking cunty. Yeah, Scrapulous is still dripping blood. Or he was banging some bitch on the period. I don't know. He says he went to Guar. I kind of question it. He may have been finger banging Bloody Mary. Maybe not. Maybe. What do you think? I mean, he does have photographs from the concert, but that does not mean that he couldn't have been finger banging Bloody Mary. Although her pussy is pretty hairy. Still. I don't know if I'm going to catch Guar on this run or not. Maybe. I don't know, it's very late in the year for my freaking cold blood. I heard it was a good time, though. Freaking a lot of old stuff being played. It's always a bonus. I mean, I like the new Guar, don't get me wrong, but it's always fun to freaking hear some of the old classics. Imagine the day that comes when, like, Guar gets played on, like, the classic radio station. It's, yeah, right. Yeah, I can just picture that. It goes from, like, Elvis to Hail Genocide. I'd love it. I mean, maybe, be better than hearing Corey Feldman on there. That's for fucking sure. Holy shit. I don't know why I am so obsessed with Corey Feldman. Probably because I thought he was Corey Haim for a while there. Yeah, I really did. I thought he was Corey Haim, but evidently they're not the same person. So, shoots that fucking fantasy out the window. I'm pretty sure Haim is dead. Pretty sure. I mean, technically Corey's pretty much dead, but let's just not go there. I don't want to get a cease and desist from one of his fucking fake lawyers attempting to tell me that we better strap up, because sanity is truly unraveling in that young man's world. I mean, I'm delusional, I'm a dipshit, but I'm not on the level of Corey Feldman, all right? No offense to Corey, but yeah. I just saw a video of him working with Fred Durst on some video or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, do you think Fred Durst is trolling Corey Feldman? Or do you think that it's actually Fred Durst and Corey trolling everyone in the ultimate troll move, the most inundative, whatever the word is, I don't get, one of the most advanced trolling since Nick Havo out of a fucking avocado, Baba Paco, whatever the fuck his name is, the dude that used to be overweight, that got skinny. You know who I'm talking about. I don't like avocados. I don't know anything about Nick Avocado. I don't give a fuck about him. He's something else. He was in the news last week. I don't know, big news. That little son of a bitch made like $600,000 estimated on one video because he lost a bunch of weight and turned out to be like Lex Luthor. I'm just saying, like, that little reveal video of his. I mean, he's got the followers, he's got the crowd, you know. I don't understand why. Should I do mukbang? Is that how I'm gonna make enough money to retire off one video? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I will say though, The Office Afghanistan is doing good. Although the idiotic limited attention span of the human race is definitely an issue. Holy fuckballs. You do realize that there's a full video there, you fucking... Not you, it's the people that aren't subscribed that tend to watch my channel. They have the attention span of a fucking gnat. And I don't mean a live gnat, I mean a gnat that is dead. Like dead as a doornail. Their attention span is like, whoo, squirrel, whoo, squirrel, whoo, prostitute, ooh, that's a good looking squirrel. Holy fuck, but what happened to the days of being able to watch an entire TV show without, like, watching YouTube in the middle of it? I'm just saying, what is the matter with you fucking humans? Good God, I don't mean you that are watching, I mean everybody else, you know, because you fuckers, you're tuning in for a long time. Brian says, Fred is trolling Corey. I have to agree. I genuinely think he did. Jason says, definitely trolling. And Corey Haim died of an overdose. I didn't know that. I mean, that's what I thought it was. Not an overdose of cuteness. He used to be a real cutie. And then he got into the booty, the booty tootie, the nose candy, the booger sugar, the vein jabbers. Jason thinks that both of them are trolling. Now, see, I would agree, but I've been doing my research on Corey, and I'm telling you right now, I don't think it's an act. I don't think it's an act anymore. I used to be on the Corey's a troll train, and then I started to watch some of his stuff, and if he is a troll, he is one of the most dedicated trolls that I've possibly ever seen. I mean, he's on some... Like, I don't take myself seriously, alright? I know I'm not a funny fucking fool. I say dumb shit. Sometimes it makes people laugh. Ha ha ha. Okay, cool. Yeah. It doesn't affect me if you don't laugh. Corey, on the other hand, if you laugh at him, you better buckle up. you're going on a fucking ride. I'm telling you right now. I don't think he's ever made fun of himself. Seriously, I genuinely think that perhaps as like an insecure safety net, every now and then he throws out a little something that seems. I'm not judging him. I mean, for fuck's sake, he was friends with Michael Jackson. All right, I don't even want to know the horrors that man has seen. Don't even want to know. But yeah, the more I research it, the more I'm like Sherlock fucking Holmes of Corey goddamn fucking lost boy. I just, I'm like a ninja sneaking around the internet, watching everybody's videos on Corey because I'm too lazy to dig deep and dive in myself, you know what I'm saying? Like way too fucking lazy. But yeah, it's been an interesting journey. I'll just say that much. I was supposed to go see him this summer. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I was extremely disappointed. I was going to hold up a sign that says, Corey, I want to have your baby. Really disappointed that didn't happen. But, you know, life goals. Life fucking goals. What are you going to do? You got to start somewhere. I haven't even bought his album yet. And I'm definitely not buying his Funko Pop. Hell no. Brian, that I don't know. I don't know if they're making a Goonies 2. I gotta be completely honest with you. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, I don't. Josh Brolin is great. Fucking, I don't even know where Chunk is nowadays. He's probably doing the shuffle truffle on freaking OnlyFans. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I really think that poor bastard's probably broker than I am. And believe you me, I'm ready to go hold up a Brinks truck for a fucking... Yeah, anyways, I shouldn't say that because now Brinks is going to be on to me. But no, I don't know what Chunk is doing. I know. What's his name? William Hung? What's Data's name? Little freaking anyways, the guy that directed Everywhere, Everything, All the Time, All at Once, Maybe Sometime, A Broken Clock is Right 2 times a Day. That guy he played the little dude there, the little Asian dude. He was cool shit. I liked him. And he's doing awesome now. I think that was him. Wasn't that him? Didn't he play Short Round too? He was Short Round, goddammit. He was all kinds of stuff, so. And I'm probably confusing the wrong person, and then somebody's going to be like, oh, that Humongous. He sees one Asian and he thinks they're all Japanese. I don't. I mean, I do, but I'm just saying. Queen Elizabeth! Holy shit, Chunk is skinny! Alright, we need to find another fat kid that grew up to stay fat, and we can have him play Chunk, alright? Now, I don't know about that movie. I've heard Beetlejuice is awesome, except for one person I know that hates everything, so big shout out to him. He doesn't like anything. But I've heard a lot of good stuff about Beetlejuice. I really want to see that movie. I really should go see that movie. But I don't know if the movie theater will accept drugs as payment. I know McDonald's and Burger King don't. But just saying. Says he was Short Round. Ah, perfect. I was right about that at least. Get that one right. Now my big question is, who's going to play the big guy? Hey, you guys! Why not cast me? I play a good sloth. Rocky Road. Chunk. There you go. Perfect. I'm thinking, Mama, you've been bad. I can play sloth and be like, Mama, you've been bad again. Perfect. Hire me. I'll even shave my horns. I mean, they might just add to the mongoloid effect. I don't know. Sean Austin. Oh, that's right. He is doing pretty good these days. Wasn't he one of the fat fucks in the Lord of the Rings or something like that? He played the fat one. He ate all the cookies. The fat one. Wasn't that him? I think that was him. I think they just chopped him off at the knees. Turned him into a dwarf. Hobbit, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Terry Ferguson, what is going on? Thanks for the news this week. I actually got some new news this week. I'm pretty excited. Richard Fink sending in some hot fucking news. And freaking Beverly sending in a lovely, lovely story. As always, you gotta love it. The freaks coming together to do my job. What can I say? Need a sip of toilet water. Only the finest. It may be in a tiny cup, but it's big on flavor. Just saying, it packs a punch. Packs a fucking punch. Like a power fist. Oh, fuck. 229 weeks in a row. Come crawling to my throne just to bring you the best of the worst news. 229 weeks in a row, I've dedicated my Sunday to be your news day. Some of you, at least one of you, been here every goddamn time, so give a big shout out, a big fucking holy Jesus, what are you doing with yourself? Brian Cook, Scrapulous, you are the man. Dirty Dave, you're in a close second. Cankerous, you're right in there too. It's the old schools. It's the old schools. I do appreciate. YouTube is like the wasteland. People don't give a fuck. Nobody wants to watch your shit because there's so many people out there that just mindlessly pump out content that sucks. The same old lolcows, the same old bullshit. It gets old. That's why I chose to do the news instead of fucking chasing Cyrax around like a goddamn buffoon. Technodrome, what is going on? Hope all is well. Glad to have you back. Welcome to all the new subscribers this fucking last week or so. Be sure to check out The Office Afghanistan. And don't just watch the intro, you lazy bastards. Watch the whole goddamn video. It's worth it. It's not just all Arabic jibber jabber in The Office. It's got Steven Seagal. It's got Turkey Surprise. It's got Brian Apert. It's got Mohammed. It's got Mohammed. It's got Mohammed. And it's got a special guest star by the name of Mohammed. Also, I got to give a big shout out to the director, producer, the editor, the man, the myth, the legend that put it all together. That's right. Give a big round of applause for Mohammed. He did it all. Even though he has been accused of speaking the wrong language, because evidently they don't speak Arabic. Well, how do you know? Do you know Mohammed? You don't know Mohammed. I know Mohammed, and he spoke Arabic to me every goddamn day on the set. I didn't understand a word he said. Just saying. Being as technical as possible You gotta keep it, you know, you gotta keep it accurate. Keep it accurate, you know? Just say it. While we're at it, let's just say, fuck you, Lonnie! That's right, this episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by none other than Lonnie and Doom and Dumb and Rum and Pride and Dola. This is one of the OG signs from 2020 when I started this goddamn show. It's not the sign. It's not the one that survived Guar. It's not the one that's been all over hell and back, but it is a good sign. It is a good sign. And I did send this to Lonnie, and that fat bastard is still in a standoff with me. Pisses me off. Just saying. Just because you're beached on a fucking, well, a beach, doesn't mean you can't tune in, Lonnie. I'm extremely disappointed in you. Gotta give a big shout out and thank you to the Ko-Fi freaks. Tara Kelly, Queen Elizabeth, Beth, not Queen Elizabeth, Beth Stein. Beth Stein. I should reverse the order. I should put that, anyways. Joe Godding, Captain Wales and Jill. Give it up for Captain Wales. All the fucking freaks. Big Red. Got some special stuff coming for you. Some more special stuff. They give free stuff all the time. I send them stuff anytime I can. They help me out. They help keep the show going. They keep it running. Also, big shout out to everybody that bought merch from my Threadless site. That's right. Big old sales have been going on over there. If you missed it, I don't know if it's still going on or not. The moderator is out of the house at the moment. So the links are in the LinkedIn or whatever, you know. And I'm pretty sure when they are on sale, it's a staving ass deal. And I just had a couple people message me and show me their shirts, and they love them. They even get compliments from old ladies at the grocery store. So that's always a bonus. You know, you might be able to get some of that wrinkly pussy in your life. Get your cheeks pinched, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, shit. Speaking of getting my cheeks pinched, I have been asked to do a stand-up comedy routine, which I'm not going to do it. I'll probably send the Blood Slave to do it. I don't know how well that's going to work out. But still, I have a preview of the actual set right here if you want to hear it. Ready? Pretty much. Captain Wales, I knew if I mentioned you, you'd show up. I'm just throwing it out there. How many of you tuned in and checked out the Goodbye to Kevin? Yeah, poor Kevin. The photos have been revealed. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up. The photos that I spoke of and Turkey Surprise mentioned on the show have finally been revealed. Racist son of a bitch. I mean, that deliciously devious dick bag of a turkey. Finally getting what he deserves, I guess you could say. A good memorial goodbye to him, and a rather tender shout out from Turkey Surprise. Oh, shit. Captain Wales, have you recovered from your little pate? Have you recovered from breadstock yet? That's what I want to know. I know you had quite the adventure with a bunch of crazy Americans and local Europeans. I'm going to get my ass over there one of these days. One of these days. Anyways. 229 weeks down. That's got to be some kind of a shitty world record. I should be getting the Nobel Peace Prize. I'm just saying. I mean, it's probably not a record, but, you know. Oh, well. It's worth a shot. Try and get something out of it. 229 weeks. For those of you that do not know, I am your host with the most STDs and the best of the worst news that is fit to shit. I do still got some fat doobies, but I'm getting low on that, so. Anyways, I am Humongous Fungus of Urungus. I'm not Corey Feldman. Stop trying to fucking tell me I'm Corey Feldman. I'm not. Although I am slowly catching up to him in the fucked up department. I need to pay Fred Durst to go on tour with him now. Then I'll be right up there with Corey. I don't have my own Funko Pop yet. Not yet. Then again, I didn't pay to have a bunch of my own Funko Pops made up with the body of Michael Jackson and the head of that kid from Stranger Things that nobody gives a fuck about, so they didn't buy his Funko Pop. Anyways, Corey was out on the Loserville tour. Meanwhile, I'm on the smoking mad crack and not giving a fuck tour. Just saying. Maybe I should just go back to reviewing movies. You want to see some movie reviews? Huh? You want to see me review some shitty movies? I'll do it. Don't do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I know I've taken my dear sweet time on this hiatus from reviewing shitty movies. But I'll do it, goddammit. Maybe I'll just give you a choice of shitty movies. I got a lot of them. I got a lot of shitty shark movies. And just a lot of shitty movies in general. I almost want to review Trauma Films' Surf Nazis Must Die. The story of Big Buggin' Leroy's Big Mama. What the fuck is... That's a good movie. That's a good movie. But still, anyways, check out the community section later tonight. Later this evening, tomorrow, in the week, there'll be a post, and I will have a bunch of shitty movies, and if you want to fucking help choose, I'll let you. And for the Ko-Fi donators, you're going to be able to choose one of the shittiest of the movies, all right? I'm going to put the sort of shitty ones on YouTube, but I'm going to put the worst of the worst on Ko-Fi for the members to pick a goddamn movie. You're going to have a chance to vote. So if you donate to my Ko-Fi, if you're one of those people that, thank you very much, you are going to get that opportunity to torture me with a trash movie. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. I guess I like the torture. All right. I'm just saying. Anyways, big shout out to all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, all you fuckers that have been here since the beginning, since yesterday. Since last week, last month, I don't give a fuck. I appreciate you tuning in. It's time. Got to get this shit going. There's only so much of the brand new lineup of merch that I can plug before I don't give a fuck. That's right, Unifeld. Before I start, big shout out for the birthdays. Happy birthday to Psycho Destructo! That's right, Human Phil. Give a big, humongous birthday shout out. The most sinister cyborg in all the land. Psycho Destructo, the leader of Guello. The most badass battle bot that I've ever seen. Nothing better than being back-to-back in battle, on stage, off stage, as long as we're not freaking holding each other's hands while we're kneeling back, taking a big old shit. Just saying. Yeah, I definitely don't have 34 supporters on Ko-Fi. That counts anything that anybody's bought for stuff. I've got like 5, maybe 6, which is awesome. I do appreciate the hell out of it. All of you freaks. Anybody, even if you just purchase something on there, I do believe, don't quote me, but I think even if you donate $1 one time, you become a member of the Ko-Fi and you're allowed to participate and check out the stuff that I post on there when I do post stuff. So I'm just throwing it out there. You don't have to give me your money. You don't have to. I'm fucking. It does help keep the show going, if you know what I'm saying. I wish I had 34 monthly supporters. Hell, $1 a piece, $2 a piece. I'd be able to buy a fucking big old bag of weed to smoke for the month. Weed is dirt cheap. I love it. I love it. Anyways, happy birthday to Psycho Destructo, Dirty David Allen Co., the original Dirty David, not Dirty Dave. He is the dirtiest one, but still. Old fucking David Allen Co. Wrong goddamn music. He is a crazy bastard. Tim Curry was in the news last week for having a big old birthday. And unfortunately, we lost James Earl Jones last week. Darth Vader, rest in pride. I still say that they should have actually let James Earl Jones play Darth Vader. But anyways. $150 for 2.5 ounces. Now that's a fucking deal. That is a fucking deal. Hot damn. Yeah, we were paying $100 an ounce for some staving ass weed, but it went up by like $20 or something stupid. Which, whatever. Better than it used to be. That's for fucking sure. That is for sure. We were talking about it last week on the show. Weed used to be like super expensive. It was fucking retarded. Yeah, $100 an ounce here gets you like stuff that would have been $250, $300 like 10 years ago. All day long, people would have been paying that. Like, I wouldn't. Fuck that shit. But yeah, we can get some of the most delicious weed because the market is so flooded. There's so much on the market. It's like Antarctica is just, there's weed shops everywhere, but only a few penguins are smoking. You know what I mean? It's all the walruses. Those walruses just eat that shit. They fucking smoke the piss out of it. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't get into the resin and rosin anymore. It's just too much of a pain in the ass. I mean, I've still got like 16 grams of shatter from like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I'll be honest with you. I had like 220 or 270 fucking grams of that fucking stuff sitting around. So, yeah, no, it goes slow when you got that much. When you've got like hockey pucks of it sitting around, it goes kind of slow. And I don't like to smoke hash on the show, or I would be smoking. I got, like, anyways, freaking, I prefer bud, so I'm glad it's down in price. That's all I'm going to say. I usually grow it, but fucking penguin something eating my shit down to like 3 measly freaking plants. And it's depressing because I usually have pounds to deal with. So now I'm like down to the bottom of the 10-gallon bucket. The 2.5, that is. Goddamn lighter. But whatever. I mean, it does help when you got like 3/4 of a pound of roach weed to last for a few years. Even though that's getting low now too, because I've been picking into that for the show. It's always an adventure. Always an adventure. I remember it was probably 4 years, it was before the pandemic. About a little later in the year than this, I used to be able to go like fill up the industrial trash bags full of buds, like just fill my whole car. Take like 8-10 bags. Fucking cram the whole thing. Fill the whole fucking whole spaceship up. Whatever you got. If you're driving a car, spaceship, fucking fill it up. They were just gonna throw it away. Ah, I love those days. Those are the good old days. Anyways, on with the news. Enough talking about weed. Although I do love my weed. Dirty Dave, let me know. Make sure it ain't moldy. That's all I'm gonna say. A naval officer is the first story of the week. Last week I had this story in the news, and I put the scope on backwards, so I was having a hard time reading the lettering. A naval commander, the commander of the destroyer, the USS John McCain, has been relieved of duty. That's right, human filled. After a photograph surfaced of the commander firing a rifle with a scope that was backwards, he was relieved of duty for being a dipshit. Which, I mean, to his credit, in his defense, when the fuck was the last time a naval commander on a destroyer used a rifle? You know? Eddie, what is going on, brother? I was gonna say, Eddie, if you want to track me down on Instagram to send me news, I'll find a way to find you. I've got my art page back up, those fucking assholes. So, and I do have Discord. The link to the Discord doesn't like to work all the time because it's pretty fucking stupid. But yeah, if you want to track me down, I'll track you down. I'll start following you and send me news again. I might make a new page. I don't know. It's kind of fucking frustrating. Spend all that time sitting on the toilet. Bastards. Buzzmaster, what's going on? Yeah, I'd settle for some promotion from random acts of stupidity. I mean, if it takes me punting a penguin in order to get some monetization, then so be it. But I just don't want to make the video 1 minute long because that seems to be the average attention span. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I fucking hate Instagram. I really do. I gotta be honest with you. I'm not gonna rant about it. I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm just gonna say it. It's stupid. It's as stupid as somebody putting on a scope backwards. But thanks to the Marines who pointed out that the photograph, Commander freaking Cunt Lips had the scope on backwards. Because of the Marines heckling him, he was relieved of his command. Which I can't say as I blame him, you know. Fucking guy's probably trying to put a rubber on his asshole. Got his shit freaking safe. Breaking news from last week. That's why I'm not breaking the news. A tourist had to be rescued from the Leaning Tower of Pizza. That's right, human filth. Can you even go in that thing? How the fuck did he get up there? That's what I want to know. I mean, I'd be kind of scared too climbing on a piece of pizza that big. You know, a pile of fucking leaning pizza. I'm not familiar with any of this shit. I've never been there. I don't know what it is, so. Think of me what you may. I like pineapple on my pizza. Some people think pineapple on pizza is fucking disgusting. Barf City. Me? I love it. And speaking of barfing, we got some sports news. The U.S. Open, yeah, tennis. Boring as shit. Evidently, at the U.S. Open, the British tennis star Jack Draper vomited profusely 3 times during the U.S. Open. The semifinals, more like the freaking the Barf Olympics. It's been a long week. Evidently, he said it was one of the most embarrassing things in his entire life. When let's amp it up a little bit and put you on my show. Unfortunately, I did not find any video of the vomitrocious event. I wish. I would have loved to have had some sound clips from that. Ugh. Nice and juicy. Wet and fucking yummy. As you know, I don't do much for sports, so there's just sports other than what the Patriots won or something like that. So that's fucking good news, I guess. In late-breaking space news, an update: the Boeing Starliner has returned to Earth. That's right, human filth. It came back a little light, though. Just a little light. Just a little light. Evidently, the humans are still in space. They're not coming back, are they? The Boeing fucked them. Boeing's like, yeah, we don't have anything we can send up there because we just had 90% of our staff walk the fuck out of the plant. They all left. They fucked you. They gave him the old Lonnie. I do believe it's just a labor strike, but still. More power to them. I wouldn't want to put those duct tape planes together. I mean, I'd feel better flying with Chris Masamba of the African fucking Space Exploration Force, the NASA of Africa, all right? I'd rather jump into one of his helicopters with Brian Apern and go for some news freaking footage. At least I know that duct tape's army grade. Fucking good stuff. Anyways, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to go back up there and get him at some point. I mean, now that they're sending tourists into space, pretty sure they're gonna have to go get him. Just throwing it out there. There's Mr. Moderator. I was wondering if you were gonna fucking come in. I know you're out at the tourney. Maybe it's over. Nasfrica. That's a good one. You know, who would wear a friggin' African NASA shirt with like an awesome duct tape spaceship and Chris Masamba himself flying that motherfucker? Would anybody wear that? I'd make that into a shirt if anybody wants one. You just let me know, and I will get right on that. I'm also gonna start soon. I am gonna start the infamous animation that's probably gonna get me in a whole lot of trouble, and I don't care. I am gonna make the goddamn RFK whale video where he goes to the station wagon and cuts the head off a whale. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Oh man, you smell like patchouli? That's better than frankincense and myrrh. Smell like that Jesus guy. You don't want to walk around smelling like that guy. Fucking nail you to a cross. I miss the days when you could smoke in places like Waffle House. Anybody remember that? I think that's one of my favorite things about traveling. Getting to see those old ladies smoking their Misty Light 5000s, ashing into their waffles. It always said no smoking. There was plenty of smoke to go around. As I had mentioned earlier before I started this hacking fit, there are tourists in space. That's right, human filth, for the first time ever. They have boldly gone where no one has gone before. Other than people that like work for NASA. You know what I mean? As I was saying, for the first time in the history of man, some people have officially gone to space. Not only did they go to space in a commercial spacecraft, they did a spacewalk. And you know what they did while they were on that spacewalk? They farted. A whole lot of fucking farts going around. Did anybody hear those farts? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll have to find out when these 19 rich-ass motherfuckers come back down and tell us what it was like to huff and puff and sniff their own goddamn farts in space. Rich sons of bitches. Three different spaceships. 19 of you filthy fucking humans. And that can only mean one thing. It's time for me to bring back something that should have been brought back. Should have been brought to the fucking theaters, but oh no. Oh no, you had to go cancel my movie before it even started. So this fall, get ready for the ultimate experience.
They say that in space, no one can hear you scream.
Oh, no.
This summer, get
Fall.
ready to journey down a rabbit hole of misconceptions, intergalactic misinformation, and startling revelation. As you journey to the dark depths of the bowels of this galaxy, you'll ask yourself one question. If nobody can hear me scream, can they hear this? What is that smell? Oh my God! What did you eat? I may not be able to hear it. I can smell it.
That's right, human filth. Space farts, or whatever the fuck the name of that dumbass movie was. They changed the title on me so many fucking times. I don't know what the hell is going on. All I know is that I want to make that movie, and they don't want me to make that movie. Pisses me off. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to make that movie. I know you do. Technodrome knows. How do you hide money from a hippie? Put it under the soap! That answer was too late. You have to put your mouth on this. Oh, fucking sleazy. He's a wild one. He is a wild one. Where the fuck?
United States. A lot of
What else is in the news? The Leaning Tower of Pizza. Lego is going hemp. That's right, human filth. Smokable Legos. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't just say that. I didn't just say that. I mean, they could. But I didn't just say that. Son of a bitch. I'm pretty excited about that, actually. That's a good idea. That is a good idea, you know. I'm just throwing it out there. It's better than what I thought it would be, if you know what I'm saying. It really is. I mean, personally, I'd like to see them make them out of feces, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. How many of you would like to have some hemp Legos as opposed to the old ones? Ramon, what is going on, my man? Hope you're ready for some batshit crazy El Retardo news.
they're eating.
I'm just saying. Ah, shit. It's gonna be one of those fucking weeks. I can already tell. Tennessee, oh boy. Yeah, boy, I should have seen this one coming, goddammit. I'm not that observant, but still, I should have seen this one coming. Considering I'm the moron that put the fucking news together. Anyways, a Tennessee woman is in the news because while she was having a real bad day, I'm going to say, I got to be careful what I say because YouTube is a bunch of scoundrels and they don't like it when you say the word suicide, so probably shouldn't say it, you know. I'm just throwing it out there. Probably not the best idea to say it. They're freaking, they're not too nice about it, so, anyways. While a woman was standing on the edge of a bridge, could say she was halfway there, living on a prayer, when who other than, no, I don't even want to say it. Hang on a second. Never mind, I can't think of any more Bon Jovi jokes. I thought she was rescued by Bon Jovi! Out of nowhere! He must have like teleported there from New Jersey or something. I don't get it, because I didn't think Bon Jovi left New Jersey. I really didn't think he left New Jersey. What's going on, Brian? How the hell you doing? Smoke him if you got him, that's right. Gotta get my doobie fired back the fuck up. Pardon my retardedness. I'm trying to scramble through this and get this fucking stupidity ready Unfortunately, I was slacking, super fucking slacking this freaking week. Too busy procrastinating and masturbating. And I didn't get my shit done. So, you know how that goes every now and then. You gotta freaking, you gotta put down the goddamn crack pipe and pick up the freaking riddle and get myself a little more freaking focused on what the hell's going on. Unfortunately, where the fuck? Anyways, this week's show is brought to you by none other than...
Hey, welcome to Billy.
Oh, shut up, Billy. You're not freaking... Billy's on hold this week, the freaking lazy bastard.
Shit's gonna get real.
Fucking fat fingers. Where the hell did it go? There we go.
Have you ever found yourself falling asleep at the wheel? Perhaps you're falling asleep at the desk. Maybe you're falling asleep playing your video games or collecting your children, or hell, maybe it's just time for you to stay awake for 36 to 48 hours just for reasons that we don't need to discuss. That's when you need to get yourself some crystal lights. That's right, they keep you up all night. That's right, with our powerful scent technology, they're able to keep you up for at least 12 hours per application. Oh, wait, it's some good stuff right there. Now you're able to even grow your own crystals. That's right, with our patented formula of iodine, sulfuric acid, hydrogen peroxide, and a few secret ingredients that shall remain anonymous because we don't need none of them FBI guys going in. Targeting on our pharmacists, don't. Hell no. That we don't. You just put those special ingredients in one of our special bottles and you just shake it up. That's right, shake and bake. It's like, oh, good enough to say shake and bake. Shake, microwave it up. That's right, shake and microwave instead of baking. You might not want to bake it because it is pretty flammable. Pretty flammable material there, but still. Once you have completed the process, you're able to harvest this crystal, and you can put them in one of them there, the crystal lights, warming globe, as I like to call them. And as the vapors fill the room, you're going to be filled with an overwhelming burst of energy, guaranteed to get you through the day or the night or day until you go forever. Burning the crystal lights through the night. Yes, that's right. Coming soon and available in bath salt. Yes, you want to go full-on cannibal, mix in a little bit of that special formulated bath salt formula, and you'll be going to the moon. That's right. Crystal light. Keep you up all night with our powerful formula of scent technology. Here, coming soon in bath salt flavor. Bath salt scented. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Telling you right now, human filled crystal lights keep me up all night. Best goddamn sponsor we've had in a long time. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Goddamn poser. What? What? No, slow down. What the hell happened? Your cat? What? What the hell are you doing up there? They ate your cat?
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in.
What?
They're eating the cats. They're eating...
Poser, are you fucking kidding me? Holy sheep shit. Well, I mean, maybe they were hungry. Hey, look, I'm not the one to let Ewoks move in next door, all right? I tried to warn you that they'll eat anything. Evidently, they just ate the phone line. Son of a bitch. First, it's the stormtroopers. Now it's cats and dogs. Jesus, fuck. What will those Ewoks not eat? Evidently not droids and sexy princesses. Sorry about that, human filth. My manager, Poser Man. What happened there? The Ewoks lines up, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, it's service. Oh, all right. Maybe we just won't say anything about Endor anymore. Fucking poser. The things I do for my manager. I planned on avoiding that whole subject, but Poser Maximus. What can you do? What can you do? The old manager, man. Oh, wrong fucking one. God damn it! New York! The East River had a little bit of a accident, we'll say, when it leaked into the Queens Manhattan Tunnel. That's right, human filth. The fucking New York drilling barge evidently drifted 50 feet downriver before they began to drill. Piercing the outside edge of the tunnel, water was allowed through the ventilation system, dribbling, dripping, blibbling, pouring into the tunnel. Yeah, tell that to Poser, Brian. Tell that to Poser. He's the one who fucking made me talk about actual current events. Anyways, the tunnel has been, I guess, sealed back up somehow. I don't know if a hobo sank down there and like got stuck to the tunnel by the suction or whatever, but one way or another, maybe it was a rat. Maybe they took one of the rats they've been barbecuing on the streets in New York City. I mean, guinea pigs. Which I would eat a guinea pig, for the record. I would totally eat a guinea pig. I don't give a fuck. Guinea pigs look delicious. You just squeak too much. Squeaky little bastards. Update. If it has fur, I'll probably eat it. Speaking of aliens eating things, those ALF memes have been killing me. That's all I'm going to say. Those fucking ALF memes, top notch. Top notch. I had to put in ALF, and I've been watching ALF lately anyways. And just so you know, on YouTube, if you're a fan of ALF, there is actually basically like a 24-hour stream of ALF going on all the fucking time. They've got, it's all free too. You can just watch ALF. Fucking awesome episodes. It's some classic shit. I do love that furry little bastard. And he loved cats. United Kingdom, if I'm not mistaken, it was from the BBC. So I'm just too lazy to look into this one. But an ex-police officer drives his car through the funeral home front windows in an attempt to murder his wife and her mother. He managed to injure them, but he was not successful in killing them. Not a very smart idea. I mean, I think they're going to be able to figure out who did it when you drive your car through the fucking building, Killdozer style. He didn't armor it up or anything. That was, I think, his biggest mistake. Had he armored it up like Killdozer, they may have not known it was him. The famous Florida face tattoo killer, aka Wade Wilson, has been found guilty on 2 charges of murder and sentenced to death. Now, unfortunately, Wade will not die real quick. He'll be stuck in jail for a while there, so, you know. I mean, I think the death penalty should be a little faster. You know, to be like, oh, you admit to it? We ain't paying for you to live anymore. That's just me. That's just me, you know. I am running for president, so if you want to see a whole bunch of just let me know. Speaking of Moida, yeah, it's that time of the show, you filthy fucks. That time of the show where I forget that it's that time of the show and I need to pull up some sounds, but I'm a dumbass, so here we go.
Is it a sex doll or a murder victim?
Yeah, that's right, human filth. That's my favorite time of the show. I know you love it. I fucking love it. Big shout out. I do believe it was Beverly who sent in this freaking story. I hope it gives you a fucking laugh. I hope it gives you a tickle, a fucking pickle of your pickle a tickle. Yeah, I'm fucking high already. Speaking of being high, I gotta say I was really baked earlier, and Jason Trevorrow sent me an awesome photo of what I thought was an intricately, perfectly placed pile of feces flung by Brian Apern, and Jason managed to block it, but it turned out it was a hentai tattoo of my fucking pretty badass. So big shout out to Jason and Susan Trevorrow. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a banger of a weekend. And I'm glad that wasn't feces, because the hentai tattoo will last a lot longer and probably smells better. At least to you. New Jersey. New Jersey. What the fuck am I saying? I was thinking of freaking Bon Jovi. Freaking living on a goddamn prayer. Thailand. Beachgoers reportedly found a half-naked body sinking in the sand, swimming in the salty brine, the suds soaking up next to it. So sexy. A shirt ripped over her head. When authorities arrived, they soon realized what they were dealing with could only be one thing. It's up to you to tell me what you think it was. Do you think it was a sex
Is it
doll?
a sex doll or a murder victim?
That's right. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I know what it is. Beverly knows what it is, but I bet you don't. Find out soon enough. We all know there's been some pretty kinky killers out there. Been some pretty beat up babes in the news. Some decapitated dolls, defiled darlings, sexy, slashed up sluts. Dirty Dave says murder victim. Eddie says murder victim. Brian Kirk says sex doll. Eddie says some quicksand porn. Oh, yeah, that's going to be some freaking premature. I need to be careful what I say on here. I hate being censored on YouTube. I like being out and being able to be an idiot. But, yeah. Jason says sex doll. So we got 2 sex dolls, 2 murder victims. We are tied up. I will say, hell of a body on that freaking beast. Either way, I'm turned on. Hot, hot, hot. Somebody's got to break the tie. Somebody fucking comment. I can keep this going on forever.
Wrong.
You know what I'm saying. We got to fucking give it up at some fucking point.
That's just me.
Brian says, mermaid. I wish it was a mermaid. She had legs. I'll say that much. She had legs. Murdered sex doll. Now, Dirty Dave, that has been the case. I actually knew someone that murdered their sex doll. And then they sent me all the photos. And then that sex doll actually got into a pickup truck because she was a cyborg. And she kind of turned into the roadhead chick. That was a fuck of a video. I gotta remember. I gotta watch that again sometime. It's been a while since I've seen that. Gore did it. Yeah, but was it a murder victim or a sex doll? That's the question here. Dirty Dave's coming in with the freaking murdered sex doll just to fuck the whole goddamn thing up. Even though he already said it was a murder victim. I need the ability to put polls up there, but I can't. Fucking should be able to, bastards. All right, I'll just fucking tell you, just cause. It was a sex doll. That's right. It was a 469 pound, as in money wise. So it's probably about freaking half the prison. I'd say it was probably about $1,200 sex doll. Well, about $1,000 sex doll, roughly. Within that $8 to $1,000, I think is the rough. I don't know. My fucking brain is. I don't do math. All right, I'm not a math person. But yeah, it was a sex doll. That's right, human filth. It was most definitely sexy and not dead. Holy fuck, Technodrome, where the hell are you at? 1 pound is $1,000? Oh, weed. I was thinking British pounds. I'm like, God damn, that's a fucking conversion. That must be like time Moi Dong, whatever the fuck their currency is over there. I was like, holy shit, boss. How high am I? Yeah, she was. I don't know I want to say it's close to. It's just under double, maybe like 1 5/8, the equivalent of what the American dollar's worth in British pounds. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't freaking bought anything in Britain. Captain Wales would know. Maybe. Anyways, yeah, the police are keeping the sex doll because they want to see if anybody wants to try and get it back. You know, I know why they're keeping it. I know why they're keeping it, but we're not gonna go there unless they're doing DNA sampling on it. I don't think they're gonna find anything. Oh, it's down to $1.31 now. Holy fuck balls. What's going on, Jonathan? How is the garden doing? Yeah, I didn't realize it had dropped down that much. I know it used to be pretty retarded. Canada's not as bad anymore, but yeah, still. tacking it on for shipping. Speaking of hot. Can't fix stupid. You nailed it. Hit that fucking like button. And it helps you. It doesn't help me. Just for the record. I want you freaks to know that it actually is, it's how YouTube knows you want to see my dumb videos. If I'm posting a video or posting like something in the community section to engage with you freaks and see what kind of shitty movies you're going to make me watch, it'll be like YouTube's like, oh, they like that video. We better tell them. It doesn't matter to me. It literally does nothing. But viewing, that helps all. That helps big time. Big time. So keep tuning in. I do appreciate it. And check out The Office Afghanistan. Watch the whole thing. It's worth it. Just Turkey Surprise's appearance alone, I guarantee, will make you laugh. If it doesn't, I'll give you your money back. Which I don't get any money for it, so we're even. The ultrasonic function. Dirty motherfucking dog. You definitely can't fix stupid. I like that. Fucking like that. Beverly, you missed it. I did the sex doll story. Unless you saw it and you were just hiding in there. Oh, shit. As I was saying, speaking of hot, with some hot news, over 20,000 acres is on fire. That's right, human filth. San Bernardino is burning. It's a disco inferno, baby. It's going up hot. I don't really have any freaking disco music or anything, but shit, where's my porno music? That would work. Anyways, there's some big ass motherfucking fires out there, and there's no sign of them slowing down. It's not good. It was kind of neat though to see LA from a distance, and you see all the smoke in the daytime, and then at nighttime, it's like just fire all behind it. Like the entire city is at war with itself, which I'm pretty sure that's the way LA usually is, but they usually don't film it because, you know, it's LA. So, it's a decent little taste of the future. Which, personally, I welcome it. Mad Max, here we come, baby. Let's do it. Just saying, the price is right. This place is for sale. Sell the world. The man who sold the world. Now, I'm not selling Antarctica. I'm not selling Antarctica. Calm down, Brian. Calm down. Put your turban back on and chill the fuck out. Smoke some hash. Man, he's been super chill. Mohammed got him so high on hash that he's fucking calmed right down until fucking he heard I was selling Antarctica. He's having a panic attack. But yeah, thank you to Mohammed. Smoking all that hash. The set was ablaze. Old Beverly, thanks again for sending in the old sex doll story, Beverly. You know, I almost went and just like dumped an inflatable doll, just, you know, so I could have a story. I was getting desperate there. But I don't think anybody would be worried about an inflatable sheep. You know what I mean? Like, that's not going to go too far. And then there was actually, I would have to say, it could be considered a murder victim. Hit and run. Is that considered murder? Would that be murder? Well, probably not. It'd be vehicular manslaughter, if anything. It wouldn't be murder. But there was actually a body found in the local area, and I was like, oh boy. Probably shouldn't report on that. Just cause. little too close to home. Speaking of a little too close to home, somebody is after my heart. He doesn't know it, but I know it. And I'm not giving it to him, although he does cook up a hell of a mean casserole. New York, Fairpoint Police Station. Local deviant and absolute motherfucking maniac. Dude looks like he belongs in the recasting of The Hills Have Eyes, because he's got more crazy eyes than I got brown eyes. I know crazy. And I wish I had a picture of him that I could pull up right now and show you. I'll make a post in the community section, and you're all going to be like, that dude's crazy. Cast him in The Hills Have Eyes. Anyways, he came in high on meth, high as fuck, into the police station with a little snack for the officers. A casserole of sorts, with a note attached to it. A note that said, "Eat when off duty for Officer Mike." I'm not gonna say his name. He smiled with his toothless, smileless black tooth grin, turned around and danced out of the station. Upon further inspection, the officers realized that this was no ordinary casserole. This was a truly crappy casserole from a wretchedly retarded man that cooks a deviously delicious dish. The local Fruit Loop had included in this craptastic casserole grapes, what appears to be potatoes or rocks. It could be rocks, I'm not really sure. Cheese, which looks to have already been digested by the dog that ate it and crapped it out. That's right, human filth. Not only did he include a bundle of grapes, a fistful of fruit, you could say, but he also included a handful or more, a generous portion of dog shit and a 308 round, a live shell right in the middle of all of it. Delicious. Now, I don't know about Officer Mike or whatever his name is, but personally, I'd take that as a marriage proposal. Although it may be a messed up one, it's definitely love at first casserole dish. Or maybe love at first bust. Could be love at first arrest. So I'm pretty sure Mike arrested his ass. I'll post pictures of the casserole too. It's a whopper. He just walked right out like it was freaking. He was leaving them a fucking plate of lasagna. It's a big shout out, or should I say shit out, to the Fairpoint Police Department for first taking a photo of this deliciously decadent, devious, doggy doo-doo casserole before they dive into it face first. You know damn well they ate that all up. Evidence? What evidence? Cucker casserole. That's a good one. That's a good one. The cucker casserole. Oh, it's a hell of a fucking hell of a casserole. I mean, he even left him the glassware. Granted, he probably cooked methamphetamines in it multiple times, but still, I'm just saying. Crackheads be crackhead. Human filth. If you like the tabletop games If you like RPG games, but you want something that kicks your fucking ass, something that hits like Taco Bell on Wednesday morning, if you can make it that long, you need to check out Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland. Telling you right now, I am excited to get the newest edition with Psycho Destructo and myself in the book. It's badass. I'm going to be filming a new commercial for them coming right up. If you want to know more about what is going on with them, check them out over on Twitch. Brian, big shout out. He just had Hunter Jackson from Guar, Techno Destructo himself, was on an interview because he is part of the team. Not only is he working on Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland, he is going to be working on their rollerball game. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll just tell you right now, Matt McGuire, Hunter Jackson, working on this. It's going to be crazy. Soul Blair is making the minis. It is amazing. So check that shit out. They're on multiple platforms. You can find them here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all kinds of places. If you have a shop in your town and you want to get those fucking books in there and play some games, get a hold of Brian. I'm telling you right now, it is a blast. Psycho Destructo, myself, Punky Bruiser, we all played it. It is fun. It is fast-paced. It does what D&D don't. It kicks ass, and it's in neon fucking, all its neon glory. Diablo 5. I like Diablo, but if I'm going to play on a tabletop, on a laptop, I'm going to be busting out the book. I may not be good at rolling them dice. Nah, that's what you got a dungeon master for. That's what Brian's around for. We had an absolute blast last time. Fucking Tony, Pepperoni, kicking some ass in the wasteland. I'm telling you. I've never played those games. And I was surprised. Way more fun than I thought it was going to be. I did get to fart the dice a few times, which was nice. That was nice. Oh, where was I? Breaking news. Due to a technical turn of events that is, the dumbass from the Olympics, ray gun, has now been somehow boasted to the #1 seat in all of breakdancing. Which makes absolutely no sense. She didn't even breakdance. She had a seizure up there. I genuinely believe that she was having nothing more than an epileptic seizure. Those were not sprinklers. Those were cries for help. Speaking of cries for help, I wasn't going to cover this story because I can't remember where the hell it was. But unfortunately, one of the runners in the Olympics, I want to say it was Kenya, the young lady was murdered by her ex-boyfriend. He doused her in gasoline and lit her on fire. Not a nice way to go. Not a nice way to go. But I can't remember her name. I just, like I say, I wasn't going to cover it because, yeah, no. came across the brain. And speaking of death, oh boy, I gotta pull out the freaking stupidity here, so bear with me. These ones are good, all right? These obituaries are the shit. I just need to find the appropriate music, and it's definitely not elevator music. One of them is local to some of us. I broadcast out of the state of Maine. I am in Antarctica, but luckily for you, I get all the news from all over town. Game show music. Where the fuck? Of course, I'm not going to be able to find it. There we go. I used it for Kevin. I'll use it now when I read this bullshit. Where is it? God damn it. Anyways, a local Maine woman has died, and her daughter says a 4-sentence obituary is all she's getting. Her mom, who burnt bridges, says this is no joke. Florence Flo Harrelson, so close to Henderson, so close. She died on February 22nd, 2024, without family by her side, due to her burning bridges and the wake of destruction that laid in her path. Florence did not want an obituary or anyone included in the family to know that she had died. That's because even in death, she wanted those she terrorized to still be living in fear, looking over their shoulders. So this isn't much of an obituary, but more of a public service announcement. And that's 100% real. She was from Chelsea, Maine. Let's see if I can skim through this other one. This one's pretty fitting. Woman roasts redneck son of a bitch dad. Save your money in lieu of flowers. After 50 years of crap starting with everyone and everything he could find to fight, he's finally fucking dead. Where the hell is it? Jesus Christ. Yeah. He was a redneck, and he got married multiple times. And he liked to wear Ray-Bans. She pretty much roasts her fucking dad because he's an idiot. When I die, that's what I want for an obituary. I want somebody to just fucking roast me. He had the hairiest nipples I've ever seen. Bigfoot had nothing on this guy. Fukushima! Japan is in the news. The Fukushima nuclear power plant that melted down oh so long ago is finally going to start to see a little bit of a cleanup. That's right. Robots have decided they're going to infiltrate the facility. The last ones that went down there melted. Like, they just completely melted. It didn't work out too well for them. But now, according to Japan, they are going to send down more robots to get the melted fuel from the plant. They say it could take a century. Good thing they have an army of robots. That's some Terminator shit right there. Nah, Jonathan, my shit got fucking pretty much got devastated. It's been a shit year. Unfortunately. If I would have known what was going to happen, I probably would have just set out a couple landmines and blown that gopher to smithereens. But, yeah. Went from 50 to 3 real fucking quick. Not good. Not good. Breaking news. An army officer stationed in Germany gets sent to the hospital after passing out with her vibrator in her cooch. Evidently, it got stuck. Not really sure how it happened, but pretty sure she kegeled herself into a pretty tight space. Let's just put it that way, all right? She woke up in the hospital after the doctors had removed the vibrator. That's got to be embarrassing. Not as embarrassing as the old dudes that have fallen on artillery shells. What is the addiction with people in artillery shells going up their ass? I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. Ever! And there is a story coming up about a sick, perverse... He's almost as good as the old gimp. The freaking... Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Is it this... Not Salisbury, but something like that. It's over in freaking the UK. He was the best. But he didn't go this far. But I'll get to that a little bit later. Richard Fink sends in an update. Remember the researchers that I told you? Breathing through your anus lately, mammals. Does that ring a bell? Pigs, humans, you can all do it. You can breathe through your butthole. If you want to be an ostrich and stick your head in the sand, just open your brown eye and you'll breathe again. The researchers who discovered somehow that the animal kingdom is capable of brown eye breathing, as I like to call it, they have been awarded the freaking Nobel Peace Prize. Believe it or not. Now, I don't know if that's the one where you get $1 million, but that'd be pretty cool. Making the discovery that, you know, mammals can breathe through their asshole and you wind up as rich as an asshole. Good deal. Thank you to Richard for sending over that fucking shitty news. Much appreciated. Always good to have some freaking new freaks on the scene. Sending in the good stuff. Because I can't find it all. Sometimes there's stuff that squirrels by, it sneaks by, I don't get it, I miss it. Turd Ferguson sending in the good stuff. Oh man, how the hell did we get this lucky? I don't believe it. Oh, I'll tell you, I remember this one.
Is it a sex doll or a murder victim?
Part 2! That's right, human filth. We got another.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay.
We got another one coming in hot. I want you to tell me, is it a sex doll or a murder victim? England a rescue crew was sent to help a stranded person, a body floating in the water. Could it be a sex doll? Or is it a murder victim? Let me know in the comment section, you filthy freaks. And I'll let you know right away what it really is. Just saying. There's not much to play with for CSI here with this one. Really don't get a lot to freaking work with. It's a pretty lonely road out there on the ocean. Drifting, drowning. Brian says he misses this game, and it's a goddamn sex doll. Beverly says, sex doll. Dirty Dave's coming in with the SD. Sex doll. Fucking Eddie, the Mr. Miyagi of masturbating. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, while we're on the subject, I am the Obi-Wan of self-lightsaber training. Taught myself all I know. I've yet to use the Force, if you know what I mean. But I'll try. And he says sex doll. Everybody's saying sex doll. Holy sheep shit. I guess that's a unanimous sex doll. Kind of like a sex cow, only it's a doll. I'm going to tell you right now, you're half wrong. Half wrong. Half wrong. All right? You almost got it. Because it was a fucking trick question. That's right, Humongous. Every now and then I spice it up and play a little game called Is it a sex doll? Or a murder victim? Or just a doll of some kind that I don't really specify because this part is in like whisper mode, so you can't hear me say it in the actual title there. It was a doll, a dummy, so to speak, dressed in scuba gear, used for rescue team operations. That's right, 2 weeks prior, a rescue team had lost their dummy, and she was out to sea somewhere, and somebody found her. Or him. Either way, you could fuck it, all right? I'm just saying. There's nothing saying you couldn't. It's definitely a doll. So you get a half a point each. If you want to combine them to help somebody win absolutely nothing, feel free to swap them around, hand each other off some points. That's not up to me, that's up to you. I do like the murdered sex doll, though. That was some weird shit. Big Red sent me those photos, and I had to have it. I had to have it. Not the doll, because the doll was in pieces. I mean, he literally put it in a trash bag without the metal frame and put it in the trash. I can only imagine what the fucking landlord thought when he got the trash. It was an expensive one, too. The one that's in that video. I didn't alter it. I just did something with the hair. She had the pink hair. But, yeah, she was a fucking hot mess when he got done with it. Like, he murdered that thing. That was... I'll just leave it at that, all right? I'm not a psychoanalyst. Anybody like Jane's Addiction? Any Jane's Addiction fans in the comments? Not me. Let me know. We got some Jane's addiction news, and I'm not a big fan, so you tell me. Yeah, Beverly, I like the dogs barking. That's my favorite part. That's literally like my favorite part of the whole goddamn thing is the damn dogs barking. God damn. Yeah, those dogs are my
They're
favorite
eating
part.
the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats.
I like the dogs. Oh. Anyway, Dave Navarro evidently was got a little pushed, we'll say, a little confronted by the front man, Perry Farrell. Not a big fan of Jane's Addiction, so I didn't even realize Dave Navarro was in that band. I knew he was in a band. I didn't know it was that band. Otherwise, I probably would have forgot about it sooner. But evidently, Perry was forced off stage and the show came to an abrupt end. Now, I don't know if Perry's addicted or if Jane is addicted again, but it sounded bad. All right, I've heard enough Jane's Addiction in my day to know that sounded bad. He did, at least. Queen Elizabeth said they had to cancel the show in Bridgeport. I believe it. I saw some of the videos. Like I said, I'm not talking shit about the guy, all right? I couldn't sing for shit if I had to. Couldn't sing my way out of a goddamn singing contest. But he sounded bad. He claimed that the PA wasn't loud enough and the band was louder than he was, so he had to yell louder. I don't know. To me, he sounded like it didn't sound good. Maybe it was because he was tired. I don't know. But that was a pretty spot on impersonation. Jason, we were just talking about you earlier. I wouldn't mind playing disc golf. I just don't. I don't even know where to. This place is around Antarctica, I suppose. There's not enough freaking people. Oh, Dave Navarro. I told you I was going to have some fucked up news. And, yeah, we're creeping up onto it now. We are on the weird one. I'm just going to say that much.
Fast in your general direction.
That's not what I meant to fucking hit. Not at all.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
Not what I meant to play, but still I'll play it.
America.
What is R. Kelly smoking?
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
I want whatever he's smoking. I'm just going to say that. All right, where the hell is it?
The ambulance emergency line. Do you have an emergency?
No, I wish this was an ambulance call. Son of a bitch, would that be good? Anyways, Washington, D.C. Not what I want to play. There was what turns out to possibly be a serial sexual assaulter of cars. A young man with an appetite for cucumbers, evidently, went to the fucking grill of a car, inserted a big cucumber, and with a mere lick of his finger and a wipe of his ass, he was riding that car for all it's worth. That's right, human filth. He was banging the, well, not the bumper, but so he was playing bumper cars with his anus. At one point, somebody came walking by, because it's, ironically enough, you could literally throw a cucumber and hit a school. So that puts a new spin on it, but the grill raper, as I like to call him, couldn't get all of the cucumber out of the grill, and he took the cucumber and put it into his lunchbox. Now, according to local yokels in the DC area, he's actually been doing this for about 2 years. I don't think there's anybody else out there that's screwing cucumbers. You know what I mean? Son of a bitch. It's getting to be that time of the year. Oh man, there's gonna be something wrapped around the trivia prize. I don't have to come up with some kind of well, we were doing the murder, the sex doll and a murder victim. I don't even know who won. You figure it out. Very much appreciated, Mr. Moderator. I actually do have a freaking little something coming down for you. You can get down there. After last fucking week's mail madness, Jesus fucking Christ. Gotta love when the post office is like, yeah, we're not gonna deliver your packages. Pete, you're gonna get beat. That's all I can say. But not before I go.
Hey, human filth, if you're watching a humongous shit show, you should come down to Funky Ray's Tacos. Down here in Camarillo's Tacos, we got all kinds of tacos. We got fur tacos, we got pink tacos, we got El Chapo tacos, we got a little bit of cocaine or something like that. There's all kinds of tacos. We got tacos with, I think is that guacamole? No, that's guacamole. We got the tacos with sour cream, but it doesn't smell like sour cream. It looks like sour cream. Still, there's a cream pie tacos. We got all kinds of tacos down here in Camarillo's Tacos. I'm Ray from Ray Camarillo's Tacos. I'm definitely not El Chapo, but I will sell you a taco. So you want me to show? If you're watching the show, tell them that fucking Ray sent you, and you'll get a free taco.
That's right, get a free taco.
Tacos. It's just me, Ray, down here. I'm the only one that works here. So come on down and get a fucking taco. It's a real show.
Ray will hook it the fuck up. I'm telling you, best goddamn tacos in town. Especially the fur tacos. I almost played it. But I stopped myself. Hell yeah, sweet and sour, sassy pussy. I mean, sassy pork. I actually wrote that fucking commercial for Cankerous when he was running a taco shop in his Camaro. He was Ray. He didn't want you to know, but he was Ray. Just don't eat the cucumbers. Don't eat the cucumbers. Venezuela is in the news. That's right, human filth. Venezuela. 3 Americans were arrested for trying to take 400 guns into the country to dislodge the already unstable country. Now, I want to know, were they going there to dislodge it or to stabilize it? Because that place hasn't been stable in like 30 years. It's been a while. It's been a while. Just saying. That's just the average amount of guns for one fucking person in the United States anyway, so I don't see what the big fucking deal is. Maybe they're just going on vacation. Yeah, if it squirts in your mouth, it's a sea cucumber, not a cucumber. Technology news, just a quickie. Scientists have used fungus, mushrooms, that is more appropriately, they've used mushrooms to control robots. Believe it or not, the fungal cyborgs were erratic and running and jumping and all over the place. So I don't know how good they're going to be at war. They might be able to break dance in the Olympics and outdo Ray Gun. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know. I am that. Jesus Christ. Always with the wrong buttons. Need a better sound man. And I'm not hiring Brian. He wants to be part of the Taliban now. Keep trying to tell him. It's not Towel Band. They're not a band. I don't even think I can say it. But anyways, you know what I'm saying. You do one dumb video and your monkey gets confused, and the next thing you know, you're on a watch list. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I gotta make it. I was talking about that earlier where I thought Brian had thrown like a perfectly, strategically, precisely splattered freaking pattern of monkey shit that landed right on your hand. I was like, damn, that Brian is good. Man, he's good. But now he's even better. We were talking about that earlier. That goddamn monkey. Speaking of Venezuela, the Venezuelan president has announced that October is the start of Christmas. I don't know how long Christmas lasts, but evidently it's longer than October, so hey, whatever. It's freaking some pretty funny shit. Time to watch Die Hard, I guess. Christmas. Speaking of movies, I'm going to be putting up 2 lists of shitty movies with pictures of the covers. Hopefully. Should be able to. Or I'll take a picture of the movies and make something to post so you can, you know, have like you get to choose what shitty movie I'm going to review. The Ko-Fi members are going to have the first choice of the worst movies. Look forward to that. You freaks are going to have the cream of the crop because they all suck. So, the ghoul, the bad, and the fugly is coming back. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. I missed that show. It was a lot of fun. Always fun. Denmark. A man in Denmark has been accused of 86 counts of reckless driving. I know what you're saying, Humongous. 86 counts? How? How can he? How? So many. Well, evidently, he filmed all of them himself. Where's the Price is Right? Fucking dumbass. I've got it in there, but I'm not taking it out. Yeah, evidently, he must have posted them on the fucking internet, so. Sheer brilliance. Some presidential debate news. I know, before you click off, it involves porn. All right? It involves the P word. So just come on back. Come on back. The 2024 presidential debate has caused the corn, we'll say, the corn traffic online to drop severely. Certain key battleground states dropped down to as much as 11% of their average viewing rates. That's a whole lot of corn not getting ingested. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of people with both hands on the phone for a change. Speaking of hands, this is a good one. This is a good one. I don't know how you guys are going to like it, but I don't fucking care. Because this one hits hard. But it's a pretty fucking good one. Florida. A Florida woman, 84 years old. She was walking with her Shih Tzu when out of the pond came such a clatter that she almost emptied her very old bladder. A fucking alligator came after her and she took her dog and in a straight up super granny move, she threw the Shih Tzu up into the air just as the alligator was going for it, and it bit her leg, and she proceeded to punch it in the head until it let go and ran off. She sustained a bite to the hand and the leg. The dog is fine. And now Granny is ready to get into the WWE and take on the most baddest of the old fucking battle axes, Mark Henry's sexual white chocolate. I can see her face right now. Is it freaking? It's not Mae Young. It's the other one. I can't think of her name. Anyways, I think she's ready for the Thunderdome. It's too bad she wasn't like 74. She might have had her cell phone out at the time and been able to get footage of herself punching that fucking gator in the face. I don't know why that's not in animal news. New Jersey, a New Jersey woman who was lounging on a beach was run over by the police. That's right, an unattentive, idiotic officer reportedly just came out of nowhere and ran her over. I mean, it is the beach. She ended up having a broken back with 3 crushed vertebrae, broken ribs, and a lung injury. Of course, the officer remains unnamed, and the police basically said that he was on his way to an active call. Well, probably shouldn't run over the beachgoers there, but it ain't Grand Theft Auto, okay? Man, I love doing that in GTA, though. Ain't that fun? What you gotta do is just come down with a plasma cannon and just eviscerate the entire beach And then you have it all to yourself. Yes, it was Mae Young. All right. Thank you. That's my bad. It was Mae Young. That's who I wanted to see in the ultimate match. Mae Young versus the spry young gator smacker, where she was actually throwing fists. YouTube's been all kinds of fucked up. People been having issues with the streams. Today has been a glitchy day on YouTube. That's for sure. Which is fine by me because it's almost done. It is time for the animal news. So, we're getting to the end of the show. That's right, freaks. It's that time. It's the favorite time, the show my manager loves. Because it means the show's almost over.
You made it this far. You doing it this long without swinging from the noose. You break in tech, so watch your back. There's not gonna be animals to lose. They're at the bar. You sit in your car. Don't be walking around in your legs. Dark as a ball. You drop to the floor, but the media's head like news. It's time for the animal news. And it's time for the animal news.
The spews, the news, it's all good. It's all good.
Shit's gonna get real.
Son of a bitch, that's not what I meant to push. Whatever. There we go, good enough. Start out with an update. Well, no, not an update, that's the next story. God damn it. Fucking glitching and bitching. I do like that. That's definitely the old freaking, the old way. Yeah, YouTube's been fucking weird. I was watching Sensei Seagal earlier, and he was having some fucking issues. Anyways, short session of animal news. Norway, a golden eagle has been responsible for attacking 4 people this week, including a toddler. How cool is that? Evidently, most people just needed stitches. Some decent, deep depth to superficial scratches. Golden eagles normally don't attack people, so something's up. They sense the weakness. Coming in with an update, the Russian spy whale, whatever the hell his name was, he was not shot. According to the autopsy, he actually had a stick jammed in his mouth that was stopping him from being able to eat. He probably got it stuck in his mouth while swimming around. So, unfortunately, that is why he died. The holes that were in his side that they said were bullet holes were just superficial. They were very shallow. None of them hit organs. He had an empty belly and rotting organs. Soon to blow up if they hadn't have found him. He would have had whale chunks everywhere. The Russians would have declared war. Just saying, it would have been friggin' red whale dawn. Oh yeah, those golden eagles, fuck that. Those things are, they drag goats off the side of the cliffs and stuff. They're fucking awesome. That's what I was wondering, if it was trying to grab people, drag them off because there wasn't anything to fucking eat. I'll just drag these idiots off the side of a cliff. Hey, here's your baby. Malaysia. A woman was swamped by a dozen otters. That's right, human filth. The angry otters circled the jogger, then all attacked her and mauled her, biting her, leaving her bloody, bruised, battered, slashed. She was fucked up. Vicious, little adorable bastards. You gotta be careful with those otters. Speaking of otters, there's more otters in the news. I remember we've had otters on the news multiple times. Pesky little bastards. Always up to something. Can't trust them. Can't trust them. But California man found out the hard way after swimming in a lake for more than 30 years. 40 years, however fucking long it was. The otters are attacking! And that needs to be a horror movie, because those river otters, the 6-foot ones, those things are fucking crazy. And that otters from the jug band, oh my god. I do love me some otters. I like the story about the one that was stealing all the surfboards. That was funny as hell, because there was an episode of Baywatch where there was an octopus stealing surfboards. And it's art imitating life. Otter, octopus, they both begin with O, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with otters, I'm being serious. Those things are adorably vicious. Adorably vicious. But yeah, a man was under attack on the lake. He said they thought they were going to kill him. He had to fight him off with a vengeance. They're vicious. Oh boy. We talked about Nobel Peace Prizes earlier. Well, we got some animal news that involves the Nobel Prize. Believe it or not, good God. This may be short, but it's fucking funny. There's only 2 things on the list for the animals. And that's not what I meant to hit you. Fuck. Anyways, there's only 2 things on the list. The first one I find rather intriguing. Pigeon-guided missiles. How fucking slow do those missiles have to be? Or do they just send the pigeon there and then they shoot the missile at the pigeon? I think that's what it is. They shoot the missile at the pigeon. I don't think the missile is going to follow the pigeon because it's going to have to be pretty slow. It might scare the pigeon. Anyways, the other thing, the swimming ability of dead fish. You heard it here first, human filth. Someone got an award from the Nobel Prize Committee for the swimming ability of dead fish. Give me some money. Just saying. Dead fish. Speaking of dead animals, there's one story that I got one off the top of my fucking head that Anthony Irons sent me, but I'll tell you this one first. A California man has been arrested after he went on an animal killing rampage. Some moron with a bunch of guns killed 81 animals, including and not limited to miniature horses, chickens, goats, and they were all in pens. Right, probably not the chickens, but yeah, a 3-hour rampage. I don't know what the hell's the matter with you filthy humans. Miniature horses? What the hell? Yeah, they're creepy, but last story of the night, you guessed it. I saved it for you fucking filthy bastards. It's a banger. If you really don't fucking want to think about it before bed, a big old motherfucking python was found in bed, a bed of an Australian home. That's right, human filth. Believe it or not, a fucking like 14-foot long python went from a fig tree through an open window. Personally, I think it opened the window and it latched itself onto the bedpost behind the pillows. I know we've had bed snakes on the show, but usually they're in the bed. They're not part of the bed. They're not attempting to camouflage themselves as the headboard. Imagine waking up to that. Yeah. They called an animal expert, a reptilian herder, came in and successfully captured the snake with no issues and was able to return it to the wild. And hopefully it stays there. It wasn't trying to attack anybody or anything, but it's just one of those things. When you got a snake that big in your bed, I don't care if it's 7 feet long, that's a big fucking snake. That's too big for me. That's like Mandingo coming in and being like, hey, baby, let me get in your bed. I'm just going to step off to the side here and call the reptile experts so they can come in here and corral that big old snake. It was a beautiful snake, but no, I don't want to wake up to that. No thanks. That's why I like to live where I live, because there's no snakes in Antarctica. I have nothing against those creatures. I just don't want it in my bed. So, other than that, there ain't no more news. Well, there's plenty of more news, but I don't think you want to hear about 2,000-pound bombs being dropped on tents filled with people and children and just holes the size of mansions. Man, those 2,000-pound bombs, they do a lot of damage in the sandy area. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 miles from the beach. Nice little tent town set up. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about dumb shit, so. We'll fire up one more big fat fucking doobie, end this fucking show on a positive note in a negative world. Because you fucking freaks make it worth it every goddamn weekend. You really do. And I'm finally caught up on news. Tell you that much right fucking now. Believe it or not, I've been on the fucking back burner, barely able to look for new shit because I've been so much that I had to catch up from. So now the hunt is officially on for the most deprived, the latest, the greatest news fit to shit this side of the toilet. Hopefully there's some decapitations. Just saying. Queen Elizabeth, you have a wonderful evening. All you fungal freaks, I hope you have a great fucking end to the evening. Have a good week to come, you know. Stay out of fucking trouble. I gotta get working. I gotta get working on that damn friggin' RFK with the chainsaw. That's gonna be a funny one. I just think it's a funny concept. All right. I just think the blood, the guts, I think it'd be fun to draw. It'd be freaking hilarious. Dirty Dave, give me a buzz. I gotta talk to you. shoot me a message. I'll shoot you a message, you dirty fuck. Oh, it was Friday the 13th, wasn't it, Brian? Oh, you lucky bastard. See, I totally spaced it. I didn't space it. It was Friday the 13th, but I forgot you were going to see Guar. And that's awesome. See him on Friday the 13th. That's like Halloween, Friday the 13th, New Year's Eve, birthday. That's the fucking good shit. That's the fucking good shit. Goddamn. Hopefully, can figure some shit out. I'd like to go see him in Virginia, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. There's too much shit going on. Joe's going down. Joe Godding's going down for that show, which would be great to see Joe. Too much shit going on. Give a big old fuck you to Lonnie. Where's my sign? Lazy son of a bitch. That's the old one too. Give Lonnie a big old fuck you. We need to do the documentary. I'm gonna talk to Andrew, see if he can talk to Jameson to see if he'd be willing to do a quick talk with Lonnie and Corey and do like a little documentary style video this winter. I think it'd be fun. Preserve the memory. I know some people that are a part of the original fucking Fuck You Lonnie movement. It'd be fun to talk with them. Be sure to check out The Office, Afghanistan. Watch the whole damn thing. I'm telling you, it's worth it. I saved the best for towards the end. All right, but read the subtitles. It's some pretty funny banter. It's a cunt hair from 1,000 views. So it's definitely one of my more popular skits. Most popular. That is fucking hilarious. I was going to say, I will thank you publicly on here, Matt. Big shout out and thank you to the moderator for not only flying the Fungal Freak flag, but flying the fucking, the goddamn Afghani flag and the what was the other one? The fucking Brazilian flag or something? And the Fuck You Lonnie flag. He had them all going up there at one point. It's fucking awesome. Oh, man, I appreciate the hell out of it. Looked like you had a good time. Need to find a way to sponsor you guys. Send you some freaking stupid stickers. Some dick golf stickers. That is awesome. You should have got some video of them yelling, fuck you, Lonnie. Lonnie would have fucking loved it. Oh, shit. Poor Lonnie. He loves it, he just doesn't want you to know it. I suppose. Sure to hit that like button, you fucking freaks. Share this shit. I'll make it public freaking as soon as possible. YouTube likes to slow that shit down. It's ridiculous, but whatever. I appreciate y'all fucking tuning in. I am your host with the most STDs. I still got a couple fat doobies. I am Humongous Fungus of Urungus. Sure to stay safe. Stay stupid. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard. Unless you go into Brown Town, you dirty dogs. In that case, wash up when you're done, you filthy animals. Just saying. Another one down. The longest running news show in Antarctica. Give it up for yourselves. You freaks are the best. Don't catch you next time, you fucking freaks. Brian, I'll see you. I don't know if I get another one of those flags. I got the shit show flag. We'll see what we can do. Later, freaks. Where's that damn button?